Have you ever paused to wonder about the silent stories people carry beneath their carefully crafted appearances? Every day we cross paths with individuals whose smiles are bright and words are kind. Yet deep down, we sense that there's something more, something hidden beneath the surface. In a world that often values perception over authenticity, it's easy for people to slip into roles designed to impress, to conform, or to conceal. But here's the truth. The essence of a person isn't revealed through their words or outward charm. It's revealed through the small, unnoticed moments that most people overlook. You don't need to be a psychologist or a philosopher to discern true character. You just need to know where to look. Today we'll explore two simple yet profound principles, two lenses through which you can see beyond the facades people wear. These aren't abstract theories or complicated ideas. They are rooted in everyday interactions that quietly reveal who a person really is. By learning to observe these subtle signals, you will not only understand others better, but also make wiser choices about the people you surround yourself with. Imagine being able to decode the quiet language of someone's actions, their smallest gestures, their unguarded reactions. These clues hold the key to authenticity and integrity. And once you grasp them, you'll begin to see people in an entirely new light. You might even discover truths about yourself along the way. So as we embark on this journey together, I invite you to stay present and open-minded. What you're about to uncover could shift the way you connect with the world around you. Let's begin. 1. How a person treats those who can't return the favor. If you want a glimpse into someone's true essence, look at how they treat those who have nothing to offer in return. This simple yet profound principle reveals more about a person than words, accolades, or public gestures ever could. In Stoic philosophy, true virtue is not displayed in moments of grandeur or when the world is watching. Instead, it shines most clearly in how we interact with those outside the transactional nature of life, those who cannot advance our ambitions or reciprocate our kindness. Imagine a crowded cafe on a busy morning. The barista is overwhelmed, trying to keep up with a long line of impatient customers. In the midst of the rush, a mistake is made. A wrong drink handed to a hurried customer. That customer has two choices: to lash out, berate the barista, and demand an immediate correction, or to calmly point out the error with understanding and patience. The first reaction may feel justified. After all, everyone is busy, and mistakes can be frustrating. But the second response, one of composure and empathy, speaks volumes about that person's inner strength and respect for others. Now take this observation further. Think of how people treat the delivery driver, the janitor, or the elderly neighbor crossing the street. These interactions often pass unnoticed, but they are the truest tests of character. A person who pauses to say thank you to a receptionist, who smiles warmly at a waiter, or who holds the door open for someone without expecting acknowledgement, reveals a heart attuned to empathy and humanity. In contrast, someone who is dismissive, impatient, or condescending toward those in service roles exposes an underlying insecurity, a need to assert dominance to mask their own shortcomings. The Stoics believe that our actions reflect our internal state. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The fruit of this life is good character and acts for the common good." How we engage with others, particularly those who cannot repay us, mirrors the cultivation of our virtues. Kindness is not an act reserved for the powerful or influential. It is a habit we develop, one choice at a time. Each small gesture, a word of encouragement, a moment of patience, a willingness to listen, becomes a reflection of our values. Psychologists echo this idea, emphasizing that how we treat those who seem unimportant is often free of performative motives. When there's no social capital to be gained, our actions flow more authentically from our true nature. For instance, consider how someone reacts when a waiter makes an error with their order. Do they respond with anger, demanding correction? Or do they approach the situation with calmness and understanding? The former reaction may suggest a fragile ego or poor emotional regulation. while the latter demonstrates emotional maturity and a sense of groundedness. Pay attention to these small moments. They reveal far more than grand displays of generosity ever could. 2. The psychological value of keeping promises. The way we handle promises is a powerful reflection of who we truly are. A promise, no matter how small, is not just a verbal commitment. It is a bridge of trust, a silent acknowledgement that another person matters. To the Stoics, honoring one's word was not about convenience, but about living in alignment with integrity. When we follow through on a promise, we affirm not only our respect for others, but also our own self-respect. In contrast, a broken promise does more than disappoint. It erodes trust, damages relationships, and reveals inconsistencies in character. Consider this: when someone keeps their promises, even in the face of difficulty, they send a clear and powerful message. I value you, and my word holds weight. Conversely, when someone habitually fails to follow through, their words lose meaning. This doesn't just impact how others perceive them. It also chips away at their own sense of self-worth. Psychologists emphasize that our actions shape our self-identity as much as they shape how others see us. Every promise kept strengthens our character. Every broken commitment weakens it. Imagine a scenario. A friend promises to help you move into your new home on the weekend. You organize your plans around their assurance, only to receive a last-minute text with a vague excuse. The disappointment you feel isn't just about inconvenience. It stems from realizing that their words lack substance. Now compare this with another friend who not only shows up as promised, but brings extra supplies to make the move easier. Their action, no matter how small, reaffirms the bond of trust between you. The real test of integrity comes not when things are easy, but when fulfilling a promise becomes inconvenient. Life is unpredictable, and challenges often arise that make it difficult to keep commitments. But it is in these moments that character is forged. A person who honors their word despite obstacles demonstrates not just reliability, but moral strength. They show that their commitments are tied to their values, not fleeting circumstances. This is the essence of true character. It is revealed not through words, but through consistent, intentional actions. Observing how people treat those who can't return the favor and how they honor their promises provides invaluable insight into their true nature. Character is not measured by grand displays, but by the quiet strength of everyday choices. When we hold ourselves and others to these principles, we cultivate a world of trust, authenticity, and meaningful connections.